I would like now to introduce your speaker for today, Susan Strauss. Susan Strauss, ED.D, is an international speaker, trainer, consultant, and recognized expert on harassment. She also conducts harassment and workplace bullying investigations and functions as a consultant to attorneys as well as an expert witness in harassment lawsuits. Her clients are from education, business, healthcare, law, and government organizations from both the public and private sector. Dr. Strauss authored the book Sexual Harassment and Teens, a program for positive change, and co-authored Girls and Boys Getting Along, Teaching Sexual Harassment in the Elementary Classroom, as well as book chapters and articles in professional journals regarding sexual harassment. She has been featured on The Donahue Show, CBS Evening News, and other television and radio programs, as well as interviewed for newspaper and journal articles such as Harvard Education Newsletter, Lawyers Weekly, and Times of London. Susan, welcome to the program. We are now ready to begin.
Thank you and welcome everybody. It's kind of an old bio that he was reading, so let me try to update it a little bit. First of all, I have a nursing background and have worked as a psych nurse, and then I worked as an organization development and management development consultant, as well as working in the area of harassment and discrimination, which of course includes the ADAAA. And my background with psych as a nurse and then dealing with some mental health issues in various workplaces is what I'm bringing to the table today. My doctorate is in organizational leadership. My master's is in public health. So with that, let's get going. There's just a little bit more about me and what I've done. And let's look at what the objectives are for today. One, we're going to differentiate about what is meant when we think about mental illness and mental health. What are those two things anyway? We'll look at some of the most frequent types of mental health conditions that you would probably be likely to see in the workplace. And the emphasis will be on depression, anxiety, and personality disorders. We'll look at the demographic groups. Yeah, there are some specific demographic groups that are more prone or more at risk, we should say, for mental health issues. We'll look at the myths of mental illness. We've all got some. We've got stereotypes as to what we think somebody that has a mental illness is all about, and we're wrong. We'll look at some of the overall signs that you as HR and managers should be aware of when you're observing the behavior of your direct reports. We'll look at both some general broad symptoms, but we'll also look at some of the symptoms that are associated with specific types of mental illnesses. We will identify some of the statistics